Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. Last week, Benalmádena's Mayor Víctor Navas presented the municipality's tourism sustainability plan to Núria Rodríguez, Junta de Andalucía tourism delegate in Málaga, who highlighted the initiative to improve the destination.
If Benalmádena's Town Hall announced a few weeks ago that they were working on our tourism sustainability strategy, last week the Mayor Víctor Navas held a meeting with Regional Tourism Delegate Núria Rodríguez to present her the document. Navas highlighted that this is not a typical tourism plan, but a global strategy to modify traditional tourism models in order to adapt to the new tourist demands. We wanted to share with the delegate the good data from our tourism sector, as well as the tourism sustainability plans and the next generation funds. It is important for Benalmádena to be able to apply for this new call for applications to access European funds that will contribute to the transformation of our city. The program represents the main instruments of intervention of the Spanish Tourism Administration in the sector transformation process, as well as being an important mechanism of collaboration between the different administrations. Municipalities that are under great tourism pressure, such as Benalmádena, now we have the opportunity to develop, in collaboration with other institutions and groups, a tourism plan in line with what the city needs. Today we are going to inform the delegate about the project that Benalmádena is going to present to these next generation funds to transform our environment, adapting the sector to the new needs of tourists and visitors. This strategy shows a firm commitment to sustainable development from the government team that trying to transform the city, moving towards a new tourism model that puts in value our culture and history, adding new elements and tourist attractions. The tourist data in Benalmádena has been very good during the months of July and August. We have had a rate of affiliation to the social security and unemployment never seen since 2006, the period of the real estate boom, as a result of the high level of overnight stays that the city had last summer. Speaking to the media, Rodríguez highlighted the importance of this strategy in order to keep developing the sector in a sustainable manner. Benalmádena is a great benchmark for tourism on the Costa del Sol, and we need to continue to renovate its facilities and infrastructure to remain a competitive destination. I must congratulate City Hall because its tourism sustainability strategy is a magnificent initiative to improve the destination through sustainable development. Costa del Sol has had historic figures this summer. Thanks to teamwork between institutions, we continue to be a benchmark for quality tourism.
City Hall wants to create a citizens' advice office on Benalmádena Costa and has launched the tender of the project's draft, estimating that it could be ready by the end of the year, with the works going to tender next year.
Benalmádena's Mayor Víctor Navas and General Administration Councilman Sergio Torralbo announced last week the tender of the draft for the project to create a new Citizens' Advice Office in the Plaza Solimar area. In addition to the major investment we are making in improving its infrastructure, the largest in recent decades, we also want to bring the services of the Town Hall closer to the residents of the coast with the opening of this new Citizens' Office. In order to develop the biggest investment made on the coast in recent years, we are working in various areas, not only in the reorganization of traffic and the improvement of its streets, but also in providing services to the coastal area. Navas explained that it is estimated that the project could be already before the end of the year in order to put the works out to tender in 2022. In order to bring the local administration closer to the resident of the coast, we are going to locate this space in the old tourist office next to Solimar. It will be a multidisciplinary office that will attend to any type of administrative procedure. This office will also have a specific space for foreign residents. The drafting of the project for the remodeling of the Gloria Alonso Social Center in Los Porches, which provides coverage for the elderly in the Benalmádena Costa area, will also be put out to tender shortly. For his part, Torralbo addressed the importance of having an office of this type in each area of our municipality.
Estamos trabajando.
This is another action framed in our EDUCI strategy, financed with 10 million euros from the European Regional Development Fund and 2.5 million from City Council. When we began the legislature, this government team had the goal of setting up a citizens' advice office in the 3 areas of the municipality. In Benalmádena Pueblo, we already have it in the town hall. In Arroyo de la Miel, we opened it in the social welfare building, and now we are going to open it on Avenida Antonio Machado in Benalmádena Costa in the old tourist office. He also highlighted that with these actions, the administration is closer to its citizens, making easier carrying out all types of procedures.
En definitiva, este equipo de gobierno lo que quiere.
With this measure, we want to bring the town hall closer to the citizens to achieve a more immediate and efficient relationship with the local administration, making it easier for them to carry out all the procedures in these offices. Now residents of the coast will be able to register on the census, obtain a digital certificate, or submit an application at the municipal registry without having to travel to Arroyo de la Miel or Benalmádena Pueblo.
Amaral, La Dilla Rusa, Art de Bogotá, Jack Bisonte, and even the local band Third Jab are some of the artists we will be able to enjoy at Benalfest, which will be held at Los Nadales on October's 3rd weekend.
Benalmádena's mayor, Victor Navas, and youth councilwoman Marisabel Ruiz held a press conference last week to present a new edition of Benalfest, which will once again bring the best indie music to our town after last year's forced break. Navas has reviewed the lineup, highlighting its quality and attractiveness. Benalfest was born with the clear intention and vocation of creating a festival of reference during autumn to break the seasonality in a period in which the number of visitors drop, as is October. It is an event that attracts a profile of visitors who enjoy live music with a medium-high purchasing power and who stay in hotels in the town, contributing to the revitalization of tourism in Benalmádena at a time when the bulk of the summer tourists have already left. Ruiz stressed the importance of maintaining cultural activity.
Venimos de un año de parón, de un año de pandemia.
We come from a one-year hiatus in the festival as a result of the pandemic, and we start 2021 with a lot of uncertainty, not knowing if we could carry out the event this year. As Javier Ajenjo, promoter of the festival, said, the easier thing would have been not to celebrate it, given the circumstances and restrictions, but we couldn't wait another year to celebrate Benalfest. She also stressed that there are still artists to be confirmed.
El cartel ha salido con...
The line-up has been released with the first groups confirmed. There are still more bands to be announced and a few surprises. We hope that the public and residents will come back to experience the festival with the same enthusiasm as in previous editions, because it is an event that involves the whole of Benalmádena Pueblo, and we would like everyone to feel it as their own. Accompanying them was Raúl González, representative of Planeta Sonoro, who began by thanking the City Council for its commitment to this festival.
Planeta Sonoro.
With Benalfest, Planeta Sonoro has fulfilled its desire to come from Aranda de Duero to the south, to transfer its philosophy and its way of doing live music to Benalmádena. We have a commitment to the municipality to continue creating and placing the Benalmádena's name on the festival circuit, and also creating a favorable economic and media impact on the town. González pointed out that it would have been easy not to organize it, but the organization likes challenges and wanted to go ahead with the initiative. Finally, he explained that they are committed to a safe culture and they are going to have all the sanitary safety measures.
Con un cartel a la altura.
The lineup for this third edition will be really attractive, with established bands like Amaral, new successful bands like Jack Bisonte, Ladilla Rusa or Art de Bogotá, and also with an element that we have very present in Benalfest, local bands. We will have Bauer from Málaga, Scandinavia from Pizarra, and very well-known and loved band in this town, Ciryab. The attendees will enjoy a safe culture. We will have all the security measures, repeating the successful example of Sonorama, in which we have had 5,000 people a day without any contagion.
Our municipality is becoming an attractive destination for shooting films and series, like Toy Boy or Malacca. And last week we visited the set of the British show No Return, that is filming at the Benalbeach facilities.
Benalmádena's mayor, Víctor Navas, and culture councilman, Pablo Centella, visit last Friday the filming of No Return, one of the latest television works of the prestigious production company Bamboo Producciones. No Return is a co-production of Bamboo Producciones with the British Red Production Company, two production companies with great projection in the audiovisual sector, which this September has been shooting in Benalmádena, and we are convinced that it can be one of the favorite series of the public of next season. More than 180 people participated in the filming, living in our municipality for these 2 weeks. Navas highlight Benalmádena's potential not only as tourist destination, but also for other types of professional projects. Benalmádena is an ideal destination not only for tourism, but also for a development of all kinds of professional projects, due to our weather conditions, geographical location on the Costa del Sol, and quality of services and infrastructure. We would love to host more film and series shoots in the future. From the town hall, we are willing to offer facilities and help in any way we can. Centella spoke about Benalmádena's versatility as a filming location. From the Culture Department, we have already announced that this autumn and winter season, cinema was going to have a special role in our city, both with the celebration of Benalmádena's International Festival of Short Film and Alternative Cinema celebrating its 20th anniversary, and the promotion of Benalmádena as what it already is, a great film set that offers any location that requires a shooting, from a Mediterranean village to coast, mountains or urban center. All of this to continue advancing in the conversion of the municipality into a great reference point for culture on the Costa del Sol. The locations director, Carlos Duran, explained why they choose Benalmádena and highlight the collaboration with the town hall in order to organize such a large-scale shooting, which required extensive space and parking reservations. We chose Benalmádena because we needed a high-volume hotel complex, and after looking at many options between Almería and Málaga, this one was chosen. After that process, we started negotiations with Benalmádena Town Hall to see if it was viable due to the size of the project, and the truth is that they behaved wonderfully, helping us in every way possible. It will probably be broadcast free to air in the spring of next year, and once broadcast, it will be distributed to platforms. At this stage, we still don't know which platform it will end up on. Starring the popular British actress Sheridan Smith, No Return will tell the story of how a British family's holiday in Turkey, a location which has been recreated in Benalmádena as well as in other towns such as Nerja and Almería. A dream holiday will turn into a nightmare when one of its members is accused of a serious crime by the local authorities.
Even with the necessary numbers to go to level 0 and the recommendation of the High Impact Health Committee, the Andalusian health authorities hasn't removed restrictions keeping Málaga at level 1.
The high-impact public health committees of the 8 Andalusian provinces met virtually yesterday, as they do every week, to analyze the coronavirus pandemic data in their areas. Until now, the committees could decide what health alert level from 1 to 4 municipalities could be placed in and what coronavirus control measure they would face. Now some areas are in level 0, a new step in which there are no longer any capacity or time restrictions in many sectors, and is the often mentioned new normal, as health districts with a coronavirus cumulative incidence rate of less than 50 cases per 100,000 inhabitants in 14 days will pass to level 0. On Wednesday, in Malaga province, the Serranía Health District already met this level, and the Malaga Health District was very close, 51.9. On the same day, the Junta published a new order in the Boja Official Gazette detailing the new health alert level 0, which is established as a management stage of the health crisis by COVID-19 in order to control the transmission of the virus and the preservation of the healthcare system capacity. Today, Malaga's health district has numbers to be in level 0, but the Andalusian Health hasn't removed the restrictions, despite the Territorial Committee's proposal. It remains at level 1, although it has dropped from 50 cases per 100,000 inhabitants in the last 14 days, while that of the Serranía does go to phase 0. Despite this new level of easing of restrictions, the Junta de Andalucía has remained that the use of face masks indoors and in crowds will continue to be mandatory, and the basic pandemic sanitary measures will have to be respected, such as hand washing and maintaining social distancing between people. Meanwhile, the tourist activity starts to recover, and Malaga received the largest disembarkation of cruise passengers since the start of the coronavirus pandemic yesterday. 4 ships dock in the port, and around 4,500 tourists are enjoying the attractions of the city freely and without bubble groups. It is the first time since the worldwide health crisis began that so many cruise ships will be docked on the capital of the Costa del Sol at the same time.
And these are today's headlines. Navas meets with regional tourism delegate. New project for a citizen office at Benalmádena Costa. Amaral, La Dilla Rusa and many more at Benalfest. Benalmádena is the set of the British series No Return. Malaga Health District remains at level 1. The weather forecast for the weekend will leave us with slightly cloudy skies with intervals of high clouds. On the coast, intervals of low clouds and morning mist are expected, without ruling out fog, and with partly cloudy skies with intervals of high clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures unchanged and light variable winds tending to westerly in the afternoon and becoming stronger on the west coast. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.